Well, we have.
Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Lynn Huber and this is Richard.
Hi, I'm Richard.
We want to welcome you out to our Cruse Zoom meeting today. Today is October 16th, and today is our 9th meeting?
Number 9, I think.
10th.
10th
meeting.
10.
10. Woohoo!
Ooh, I have to take my shoes off for the next meeting. 11.
So I want to welcome you all out today. Rick is working hard, but he's here. You see that? He's here working his business while he's driving.
Yay, Rick.
Yay. So let me share my screen. Okay, so now you should see my Cruise Like a Boss, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, let me start the slideshow. Okay, so today's our Cruise Like a Boss meeting, October 16th, 2017. We are moving along, and we are all working towards our all-inclusive Cruise to Bermuda trip on April 28th through May 3rd. And what campaigns is this good for? The actual working for it? What campaigns is that?
Hey, everybody together. It's campaign 20 through campaign 6.
Yeah, Trendsetters 22 through A.
Yep.
Okay, so moving right along, I'm going to let Richard explain what it is you have to do to earn this.
All right. Well, today I have a different shirt on, as you can see. Since it's Halloween, I am just going to do a trick or treat today because you don't want to trick yourself into thinking you can't qualify for this cruise. All you have to do is just work it. We're giving you a lot of tips to do it, and you can treat yourself to a cruise. And I guarantee you, when you're on the ship, I'll buy you dinner. Anyway, back to number 1 here. We have personal award sales. $300 to $499 of award sales get you 100 points for the cruise. And then if you go $500 and over, that gives you 200 points. And if you get a recruit from an Avon source, such as Alma, you can get 150 points. That's if it's a qualified recruit. They place their first or second order, have $150 and pay for it. Then you'll get, from a personal source, if you know somebody in your neighborhood, somebody wants to sign up to sell Avon, you can get $300 for a qualified recruit on that one. Then the bonus thing here is this number 5. When your recruit places additional $150 plus orders, you earn 100 points, and that's for every single order going forward to campaign 6. So you can go ka-ching every single campaign if you can get all of them to place an order. That's 100 points. That's going to be the game changer right there on qualifying. And then if you get a title promotion, if you promote to ambassador and above, you get 1,000 points. And then if you mentor someone to a title promotion, you get 500, and that's each time they promote. So you can earn more than 1,000 on that. If you promoted 2-3 times during this incentive, you can get 3,000 points.
Yeah, and you know, Rick and Tina Winrow, who Rick is on this call, they this next campaign, when it closes out, they are going to achieve their first promotion, a bronze ambassador. That's 1,000 points for them.
All right.
Yay!
Way to go. All right. I'm struggling to keep up with them. They're doing great.
Get your hands on the wheel, Rick.
Yeah, keep driving. Yeah, no horn tooting and keep driving.
But Rick is gonna probably promote 2 more times during this cruise. So trust me,
Hopefully so.
Rick and Tina are doing amazing, and you can do that too. So let's move on.
And then you get more treats as you're earning points on this. When you get up to 1,500 points, you automatically earn that Avon beauty case, and that's a $30 value. And then when you get to 3,000 points, that's the tote. That's $75 value. And then when you get up to 4,500 points, you earn the Avon suitcase, carry-on suitcase. And that's it. Mine's gonna be the one with, I'm gonna put Huber or put some pink ribbon or something on it to differentiate, because there's gonna be 6,000 reps with the same suitcase.
They're all gonna have pink ribbons. So.
and then when you get 7,000 points, that's where I win the trip. And then we get to 11,000, Lynn gets to go with me. Anyway, piece of cake, trick or treat, treat yourself to a cruise.
Thank you, Richard. So moving on, this is your tracking. I haven't updated it. This was like the first week, but this is what your tracking looks like. It will tell you exactly where you stand, and you can find this on your panel in Zoom. In Vibe. in Vibe. And if you're not on Vibe, you can find it on Sales Leadership, Leadership Incentives, and then under Cruise Like a Boss, click on Get Details. Scroll down and your tracking will be there. So I updated the spreadsheet. Yeah, Rick, I'm going to mute you for a little bit.
He's backing up.
Okay, so I updated the spreadsheet. So we're pretending like you guys haven't done anything yet. You're just starting today. And I know everybody on this call that doesn't apply to, but I know a lot of you are going to be watching this in replay. So even if you haven't started, this absolutely is something you can do. I just want you to know that. So let's go down. It's actually, we're in campaign 23 right now. I think some people are still finishing up 22. Mm-hmm. So let's just say you just barely get signed up yourself today, or you just make the decision today that you're going to go for the cruise, and you don't really do anything until campaign 24. And in campaign 24, you manage to get a $300 order. Well, if you can get one personal recruit, that's 300 points. And let's just say they place 3, 4, 5 orders over the next little while. They at this point, only have 9 campaigns to do that. And then in campaign 25, you manage to get a $100 order and you get one more personal recruit, then a couple more. And then let's say one more, you get your order in campaign 26, you get your sales up to $500. So that's 200 points and another personal recruit. Well, now you've earned enough to get sorry, my little panel's in the way, to get that 1,000-point promotion. That's huge. And so literally you still can do this. So as you can see, someone who just started in campaign 24, I still got them up to 1,050 points. Now that's assuming 3 promotions. Or, there's lots of ways to do it, though. Even if you don't promote, you can help your team members promote. That gives you 500 points. And there's some holes in here. And, you've got alma recruits in here. But seriously, you could do personal recruits. Work with your list and build personal recruits, because those are worth double the points, 300 points. So this is totally doable. You still can do it. You still have a chance. So let's go for it. The next page is just the page that's part of the tracking sheet. You'll find this tracking sheet in our Cruse group on Facebook. So this just shows you where, if you have a qualified recruit for the cruise, you can list them all here and you can keep track of their orders. It just helps you. So tips for earning the cruise, get started now. Now, we're starting to get closer where you're not going to have a lot of time left. So get started. Front load the promotion. Get as many recruits as you can and as fast as you can. Act as if you only have half the time. We're now 3 campaigns in, so if you haven't already started, do it now. Make a plan. This isn't going to happen all by itself. You've got to take deliberate effort to achieve it. So figure out what sales goals you're working for and how you're going to get there and how many team members you're going to recruit and how you're going to recruit them. Know where you stand. Keep track of your tracking. I look at it every day. I know where I'm at every day, but you need to I don't know that once a campaign is often enough, but hey, whatever works for you, right? So as often as you can, keep track of where you are, because if you're falling behind your goal, you still have time to turn that around. Maybe you want to, maybe you need to find more points, so maybe a title promotion, or maybe an increase in your sales or recruits. All of those things can help you turn around if you're not where you want to be. So plan for more than you need. You're going to need quite a few recruits probably, so plan for more, because they're not all going to do everything. They're not all going to place that $150 order or continue to place those $150 orders. And then this is probably the biggest one. Be willing to get outside your comfort zone. It's real comfortable to sit here and hope that somebody places an order and hope that somebody calls you and says, I want to be an Avon rep. But you need to get comfortable with getting outside of your comfort zone, learning how to sell more, learning how to reach more people, and it'll grow you as a person, it will grow your business, and you'll be on that ship celebrating with us. And then last one, don't give up. No matter what, don't give up. This is totally doable. It's actually not even that hard. Avon has made this totally realistic for us to earn it. So don't give up no matter what. So there's lots of ways to earn points, but bottom line, it comes down to 2 basic things. Reaching personal sales of at least 300, better yet 500 or more, and inviting people to join your team, and then helping them be successful. So on that note, We're going to have Mark and Lori is going to tell us how to build your orders, how to get your sales up.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, Lynn. So last Cruse meeting, we talked about cross-selling and how to take an order for a lipstick and turn it into a $50 order. This time we're going to talk about some other things you can do to help build order value. And really we're going to focus on leveraging the fourth quarter and what's coming up in campaign 23 of 24. So let's have a look at that first slide. So like I said, we're talking about highlighting your fourth quarter products. And campaign 23 really is the beginning of the holiday season. The first several pages are all about holiday products for Avon. It features really the Skin So Soft Holiday Original Collection. It's on sale for its great price. And then the Winter Soft collection in lavender, and the Skin So Soft collection in lavender, Winter Soft, and vanilla. 3 different types of collections of your favorite Skin So Soft products for $14. And if you look the way the brochure is put together, I've got one right here. Let's take a look real quick. Here it is, Campaign 23 brochure. If you can see, the first page is the
Lost it.
I think you lost your mic. Can you hear me?
Your mic. Oh.
Your mic fell off.
I'm not there anymore?
You're really soft.
All right.
He bumped something.
Just scoot over. Well, I'll try to get closer to the. Does that help?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're soft.
Okay. Anyway, Campaign 23 brochure. You'll see the Winter Soft collection and then products associated with the Winter Soft collection right after the collection. And each one of them has their own products that are associated with those collections. So if you can talk to your customers and get them to buy the Winter Soft collection, then there's all these associated products that go along with those collections that you can get them to add to their order as well. And then don't forget the A box. You see down there at the bottom, the A box from Campaign 23. Again, it's great products for winter and dry skin. It features cuticle conditioner, the lip conditioner, and moisture therapy body lotion, hand cream, and body cream. So it's a great box. So if you get your customer up to that $40 order, don't forget to remind them to buy that A box for $10.
This is for me a great A box because it makes great Christmas gifts for almost everybody.
Oh yeah, all these things are great Christmas gifts, and like I said, they kind of go together. So if you're looking for 2 things to give for somebody, you can give them that Winter Soft collection and maybe a pair of the cute little slippers that go along with it.
Yeah. I can't wait to see you in them. Did I? I think I went the wrong way. I'm sorry.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Sorry.
Then Campaign 24 is coming up soon. If you're getting into Campaign 24, don't forget to put out your books and also get your customers that Avon Ultimate Gift Guide that you see and the Living Catalog. They all feature holiday products. So this is the time of year when your customers are going to start looking for and thinking about shopping for the holiday season. Why not shop with Avon? There's great products in both of those guides, those extra brochures that you can get your customers, and bring it up. Talk to them about those brochures. Ask them when they order, hey, did you take a look at the Ultimate Gift Guide? Did you see anything in there that was interesting? How about Avon Living? Do you need anything to decorate your home? It's all there in the Living Catalog. So fourth quarter is the time to make it happen, because this is a time of year when the sales for Avon are the best. So you strike while the iron is hot and get your customers to remind your customers about ordering those products.
Thanks for bringing that up, Mark. For those of you that are still on Campaign 22, I just want to make sure you're aware that Avon will give you free gift guides based on how many Campaign 24 brochures you order. So be sure to order lots so you can get lots of that gift guide.
Okay, let's move along. Once again, leverage the holiday shopping to build your order size. Your customers are going to shop for the holidays. They might as well be shopping from your Avon brochure. And the way to do that, get the brochures in your customers' hands. You got to pass them out. They've got to be in your customers' hands so they can look at them and decide what they want to purchase. Use the holiday gift guide and Avon living brochures to boost those day-to-day sales. Those aren't things that come out all the time, and there's a lot of great products in those that your customers may be interested in. And don't forget to point them out to your customers. And remember a cross-sell. Again, those Wintersoft collections have associated products. If your customer orders a Wintersoft collection, say, hey, did you look at the other pages? There's things that go along with that Wintersoft collection. Do you need the plates or the coffee mugs? There's all kinds of great stuff. And then follow up, and then follow up, and then follow up.
Yeah.
Do you want us to follow up?
That's right. And remember, that $499 order will get you 100 points, but one more dollar and a $500 order will get you 200 points.
Yes.
Oh, that would kind of suck if your order was $499.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, before you change, I see the word up there, and I heard this at the Drive Like a Boss meeting we went to. The word brochure, I've always said Avon brochure, and when we were there, somebody said you call it an Avon catalog. It's always been a Sears catalog or a Penny's catalog, and it always, in my mind, you take a catalog and you sit down with it and you turn the pages and you circle the item or you crimp the pages or whatever, and you're actually going to buy something in there. A brochure is something to flip through and put back down on the table. So I'm trying to get myself into saying an Avon catalog. And hopefully that'll help with the sales as well.
Good point, Rich. Thanks.
I'm working on that too. Takes a little getting used to, though.
Yeah.
Saying brochure for
old
so
habit.
Long. Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Okay.
Awesome. Good job.
Thank you, Mark and Lori.
Yes.
So let's talk about some recruiting ideas. None of this is really new. It's kind of, we're talking about the same thing every week, but we're just trying to do our best to help you be successful. So first, number one, the most important place to start, your warm market. It's crazy not to start with your own warm market. The average person knows about 2,000 people or even more. And I mean, I know you might be telling me you don't, but what if I offered you $100 for every name that you could come up with? I bet you could come up with 2,000 names. So don't sell yourself short. Reach out to the people you know. They know you, they like you, and they trust you. And many of them will support you in your Avon business if you just ask. And with the Kickstart program and the guaranteed 40% commission in their first 90 days, you're actually doing them a favor by offering this to them, because you're helping them get 40% off their holiday shopping, and you're helping them to earn 40% off everybody else's holiday shopping, and they can make some money over the holidays. So, and it's 300 points. You know, for your warm market, for somebody that you bring in, you're going to get 300 points towards the cruise.
I was just going to say, you know, we forget about it. This is another thing. The word catalog and recommendation. I forget those two a lot, and it hurts me in my sales a lot. Whenever you're asking your warm market, it's probably your family and stuff like that. But say, hey, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I know you bought things from me before or whatever, and you probably don't want to buy now. But who would you recommend? Who do you know that would love to have an Avon brochure? Because people have had Avon in families for years and years and years, and they'll probably come up with several names for you. So they may not buy, but you can get a recommendation from them, get a customer from them.
But I don't think I would say, I know you don't want to buy from me now.
No. I'm just saying that, you know, you come up with the negativity of the family and, oh, you're back again kind of thing. But, you know, ask them, say, hey, well, you know, who else in the family loves Avon? I know we used to collect this stuff back in the 70s and 80s. You know, we've got the new boot out for Wild Country. Anyway.
Okay. The power of 5. Reach out to 5 prospects a day about your business and get their contact information so you can follow up. So you can do it by email, text, Facebook, phone, in person, or a combination of. Pick whatever you want, whatever method you want, but make sure that you have 5 conversations a day about your business with new prospects, at least 5 days a week. I was really enlightened today. I loved it. I was talking to Tina Winrow, and she told me, she says, I have a goal to get 2. Well, her goal is 2, but it's 2 new prospects every single day, and that doesn't count anybody that she's ever talked to before. She told me that, and I thought that was pretty impressive. So if she gives somebody a brochure that's already seen a brochure, she doesn't count them as one of her 2. So if your mouth isn't open, your business isn't open. And then labels and flyers. Make sure that every single brochure you give out has both a recruiting label on the front and a flyer on the inside. And yes, even to your best customers. Many times your customer doesn't realize that you can sign them up. If you haven't told them, they're not going to realize. They just think you're selling it. They don't realize you can sign them up, and then they'll join under somebody else. Don't ever let that happen to you. And I have a quick story about two of my friends, Marianne Penn, who is one of the top levels in the company. She was a senior executive unit leader. I guess that's platinum now. And Molly Bibb. Molly was Marianne's customer, and Molly, for many, many, many years, she was Marianne's customer. But Marianne puts a recruiting flyer in every brochure and a label on every brochure. And one day, Molly's circumstances changed, and she decided that she needed to look into this. And she called Marianne because guess what? That flyer was there. And Molly joined Avon. And some of you may know Molly and Lee Bibb, but Molly is also quickly on her way up to the very top of the company. She's pretty close. And so you don't want to lose that customer. You don't want to lose that customer to another rep. You want them to be on your team, and you just never know where it's going to go. So the flyers and the brochures and the labels, they're not obtrusive. They're not going to be like, it's not like you're asking them every time. They see the label. They probably don't even notice it, or they ignore it. But when something changes, then they'll notice it. And, you're going to have just what your customer needs. So home parties. This is the best time of year for this. Home parties are great because you can share the business with 5 to 10 or even more prospects at one time, and it will help you increase your retail sales. Holiday open houses are perfect this time of year. You can have a fall open house. You can have Halloween, you can have, Thanksgiving, or just a holiday open house. Set up displays with some of the wonderful holiday items that we have, and give people the opportunity to do their Christmas shopping through you. Make it easy for them. They'll appreciate it. And be sure to share the Avon opportunity as well, because you never know who's going to be at your party that's going to need something like this. Home parties will give you leverage, and they allow you to work smart. Local events. There's all kinds of inexpensive events, such as health fairs, farmers markets, and flea markets. You can set up booths or a table to sell Avon and recruit Avon reps. Richard and Mark did one this weekend.
Yeah.
In a lady's backyard, I believe, and they had a whole bunch of vendors there. And Mark did really well.
Amazing. He did a great job.
Yeah. So find those events where there's lots of people. They're a great way to get your business exposed to lots of people at one time. And the best part of this is these people come to you. So if you're shy, you don't have to go and ask them. They come into your booth because they're interested in Avon. And so they're interested in what you have to offer, so you can show them. And then, again, be sure to get everybody's contact information, because you want to follow up with them immediately, within 24 hours. Breast cancer tables, same thing. Most restaurants and stores will allow you, where they might not allow you to set up an Avon table, they will allow you to do a breast cancer table. In fact, I've seen restaurants that will say, sure, I'll let you set up a breast cancer table, and I'll even let you give out coupons that people that come by can get 10% off in our restaurant. So, they're usually real happy about this because it's a good cause. It's a cause that everybody has to deal with, breast cancer. Everybody knows someone or has dealt with it themselves, and companies are happy to support it. So, you're not so much going to talk about the Avon opportunity, but you're going to give out information about breast cancer and breast cancer awareness, maybe how to do a breast exam, and then you're going to give out a brochure and talk about the Avon products that they can buy, and that will go, 20% of the proceeds go towards the breast cancer research. And again, you're going to get their contact information. And if you use those drawing slips, there's that little part at the bottom that says, I would like to learn more about selling Avon, and you'll pursue that. So again, follow up with them. Job fairs, same thing. Consider renting a booth or a table at a local job fair. These people are there because they're looking for jobs. They need money. So this is what a perfect place, right? So you might have exactly what they need. So again, you're going to get their contact information and follow up with them. Networking events. There's official networking events. There's like a BNI, Business Networking International. There's professional networking events you can go to, and Richard and I do a lot of those. And there's also smaller ones. But go to Facebook and meetup.com and look for events in your community. Mm-hmm. And they don't even have to be official networking events. You can go to events such as corn mazes and Thanksgiving or fall type events or craft fairs. And those are great places to talk to mothers who have children and maybe need to make money while they're home with their kids. Wear an Avon shirt so people know who you are and what company you're with, and focus on meeting people. You're not going to be pitching your business at the event, but again, get their contact information. And what do we do, Mark?
Follow up, follow up, follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, help your team recruit. Let's say that you personally sponsor 5 people into your Avon business so far. Well, we know that each of those 5 people also know 2,000 people. That means your team members know 10,000 prospects between them that you should share the business with. Of course, you're not going to take them for yourself, but you're going to help your team members build their team, and you're going to maybe help them possibly earn the cruise if that's what they want, but at least you're going to help them grow their business and help them be successful. And this is known as working through people, and it's really the smartest way to get duplication on your team, because you're teaching them, you're teaching your person how to talk to people. And of course, you're going to get a 500-point mentor bonus if they get promoted. That's always a good thing, right? And Facebook Live. Now, some of you might find this scary, but it's really not. Just, get on Facebook and do a live video. Create a video each day talking about a different product, or do a series of videos about why everyone should have a home-based business. Work to make your videos educational and entertaining. You don't want to go out there and do a sales pitch every day. And kind of come up with a schedule, like how often you're going to do them, and stick with that. People kind of start to expect it, and you'll get more response. And at the end of the video, be sure to have a strong call to action and tell your viewers what you want them to do, such as, hey, I just showed you about the skincare, and if you'd like to order the skincare products, you can check them out on my website at da-da-da-da, or, join me in my Avon business and call me, or go to this website or whatever, but have that strong call to action so they know what it is you want them to do. YouTube is another way. It's kind of the same thing, but make helpful videos. And YouTube, if you're shy or scared to be on video, YouTube might be easier because you can make up a script. You can do it over and over again until it's right. You can share beauty tips. You can teach people how to wear makeup, or education people. That was good. Or educate people about proper skincare.
They smart.
Yeah, or you could do like this. You could do PowerPoint slides. You don't even have to have your face on the video. But doing those videos is huge. And when I said that, you don't have to have your face on the video. You do want your face on the video some of the time, a lot of the time really, because people get to know you. They see your mannerisms, they see your personality shine through your video, and they like you. They fall in love with you, and that's how people come into our business, is they follow who they know, like, and trust, right? So in your Facebook, you can provide a sign-up link to your website under every video, along with your email and your phone number, and people can reach out to you if they see something that they get excited about. And then let people know you sell Avon. Wear a button or a polo shirt with the Avon logo on it. Everybody knows Avon, right? I think I've only met one person in my whole life that didn't know what Avon was, and he was new to the country. So, a lot of times I've worn a badge. I wear my Avon badge a lot, and we'll be in a store somewhere like Office Depot, and someone will come up and say, "You sell Avon? Do you have a brochure?" And it's almost, you don't even have to push it. Car magnets or stickers, they do the same thing. Put a nice sticker in your rear window of your car, or a car magnet, and those people who are interested will start a conversation with you. And then what we've talked about active versus passive recruiting. We've talked about both. So Facebook Live, YouTube, car signs, logo shirts, those kinds of things are passive, because people will come to you if they're interested, and you're kind of going to be in front of a lot of people. But if you really want to earn the cruise, you want to focus on active recruiting strategies. So you want to ask people. You want to offer, would you like an Avon brochure? Would you like to sell Avon? Can I help you? You want to be there, and you want to be active talking to them, and be sure to get 5 names a day. 5 names a day times 5 days a week is 100 names in a month, and you're going to get something out of that.
She's giving you the weekend off.
Yeah. So don't rely on passive activities, but you can still do them. Just don't make that the bread and butter of your recruiting, okay? Those are still good to do. But right now, if you want to be on that cruise, you need to be active and you need to be making it happen. Okay, so stay determined. Imagine yourself on that cruise in April. Don't stop. It will be worth it. You still have plenty of time. The incentive runs for 13 campaigns. We're currently in the 4th campaign. And if you haven't earned points yet, or if you've got less than you hoped for, you still have time to turn things around and get your momentum going. We talked about that earlier when we showed you the tracking sheet. And there may be a point in time where it will be mathematically impossible to earn it, but that's not now. Right now, you still have time to do this. So we're entering the holiday season, like Mark said. This is the best time of year to grow our sales and grow our teams. So now's the time to prospect for new customers who are going to fall in love with all of our wonderful holiday items. And Avon's providing those items for us. So go out there and show that ultimate gift guide. That's an amazing book. And the Living magazine, amazing catalogs.
Yes.
So now's the best time of the year to find those team members who love to save 40% on their own shopping and earn 40% on holiday sales. So what we're going to do, we're going to set our intention. We're going to make a plan. We're going to take massive action. We're going to stay focused, practice determination. We're not going to give up. And then we're going to celebrate in the Bahamas.
Yay.
An umbrella drink.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where we kind of go back to the cruise group. And I just want to point out, actually, I'm going to rant a little bit, and I'm sorry, but I think this is our leaderboard. And I'm finding that really people aren't coming in here and they're not updating it. So far you have me and Richard and Lori and Mark, and mostly Rick and Tina who are really going for it. I'm not trying to diss anybody or anything else, but nobody else is putting their totals in here. And I don't know if it's because you don't have totals yet or because you don't want to share them. But I don't want this to become the Lynn and Richard and Mark and Lori show. And Rick and Tina, I want you to know, for those of you that think that we have it easy because we've been with Avon for a long time and it's easy for us, it's not. Trust me. Mark and Lori and Lynn and Richard are working as hard, in fact, probably harder than most everybody else. And Rick and Tina are proof of that. They are brand new. They're in their 3rd campaign.
Yeah.
And they made bronze ambassador in their 3rd campaign. They've never had it easy. I know them personally. They've been in other businesses, and it's never been easy for them. And look they are here and they are working. So I guess my point is I'm going to take this document out because it's obviously not doing what we want it to do. It wasn't, I was hoping it would foster some camaraderie and we could all work together. But so I'm going to take this document out so that we don't push it on anybody. We will still be in the team. We will still be in the Facebook group supporting you. We will still have our weekly meetings. I just don't see this as being beneficial. So anyway, that's my thought on that. If somebody has something different, then I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, give us your feedback on it. Yeah, I feel the same way too. I mean, if your points are up there, it just means you could be just starting out, because some people can start out and you need to get the ball rolling, and you might only get 200 or 500 points that first campaign. But the more you do it, the better you get at it, and you can start pumping on 1,000 or 2,000 points a campaign easily, because you're learning as you're going. But the whole thing isn't to beat you up. It's for all of us on here to kind of inspire each other, or if somebody's struggling, they can get in here and ask questions. I mean, we're trying to give as much information as we can to help you succeed at this. Because I think it'd be great if we had 20, 30 people of our own group on this boat. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be really cool. What a party that would be.
And that's my goal. That's why we're doing this. That's why Mark and Lori are working with us with this. We want to take as many people with us on this cruise as we can. That's what we want. We don't get anything out of it. There's quite a few people in this group that are not on either one of our teams. That doesn't matter. We want to take as many people with us as we can. So the only thing I'm really going to point out here is you've got the group. It's called Avon Cruise Like a Boss Stars. The very top, the pinned post, is our upcoming and past Zoom meetings. So this is going to always show you, if you're ever not sure, our next meeting will be here. We have an opportunity presentation. This is a YouTube video you can share. And all of our previous meetings are here. And if you've missed any, or even if you didn't, you should go back and watch them again because I think you'll pick up something. And there's 9 meetings there. So yes, today is our 10th meeting. So that's documents there. If you're on your phone or iPad, I think you have to click on view pinned post to see that. Okay, so let's get back.
We'll be at 6 o'clock next Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving on. So most important activities is action and Mark. What's follow up? Yeah. So talk to more people. Follow up with every brochure you give out.
I'm going to give out catalogs.
Yeah. Follow up with every person who says they might want to sell Avon. Follow up with every new team member with their orders and help them be successful in their business. Know the requirements. Get your passport. Gosh, I hope you guys have your passport by now. We've been drilling this in your head for 10 weeks. Get your passport. If you haven't done it, please do it.
They're good for 10 years.
And we have 10 more cruises or exotic trips that Avon's
minimum 10 more cruises.
So
yeah.
Mark out the cruise dates in your calendar, April 28th through May 3rd. You can't book anything else during that time. You're busy. You're going to be on a cruise.
That's right.
So front load the promotion, get started immediately, get people signed up, stay in touch with everybody, constant contact, know your numbers and monitor them daily. Set your goal high, work double what you actually need because you don't want to be surprised and fall short. So just get out there and don't give out until you get there. You are going to earn this cruise. If you want it, I know you can do it, and we're going to celebrate together. So our next meeting is going to be next Monday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. I have this thing. It's kind of there. At 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 Mountain, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. So hope to see you next Monday. And so now we have Q&A. I'm going to unmute Rick. Sorry, Rick, we had you muted.
That's all right. I'm distracted.
we can let Rick toot his own horn now.
Yeah. Hey, I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
Did you see the rock climbing wall? This is on the ship. You can climb the rock climbing wall. There's so many things to do on this ship. We want you there so you can do it with us. So, Rick, do you have anything else you want to say?
I want to go to the Bionic Bar when I get on the ship.
Yeah.
He's already scoped out the ship. He knows what's there. Awesome. Mark, do you have anything you want to add?
Nope, not this time. Just go for it.
Hey, Richard?
No, I'm good too. Thanks everybody for especially Mark and Lori for their presentation every week. That's really helpful. You guys do so well with sales, and it's great to get that expert knowledge and get everybody's sales up. Cool.
I would like to say one thing though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never pass an opportunity to hand a catalog out.
I've noticed. You do great.
You and Tina are doing amazing, and I'm really proud of you.
Yes.
Thanks, you guys.
Okay, so it's been great talking to you. We will see you next week.
Yeah. See everybody soon.
Yeah.
Hey.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Yeah, if you're in Utah, don't forget we have our sales meeting tomorrow at 6 p.m., right?
Yes, at Hires Big
H in West Valley.
And everybody, don't forget, watch your Project One Way on Thursday nights. It's a happy show now that the twins are gone.
Okay, see you guys later.
All right. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody.